Good morning, my friends. Welcome to Thursday, March 9th. It is just now 8 o'clock in the morning. I managed to pry myself out of bed before 8 o'clock. I'm so proud of myself. I actually got out of bed around 7:30. No alarm, no nothing, which is good. This week has been a little bit crazy for this house, which is, me, my husband, and Gracie, because my husband's travel schedule has been very weird this week. He left Sunday night, came home Tuesday night, left Wednesday afternoon, comes home tomorrow. This job, I tell you what, is crazy. Being a businessman is no joke. So, usually on Thursdays, he is coming home and I'm getting ready for him to come home. But he's not coming home tonight, so I can do whatever I want, basically. I want to get some blog work done. I want to get to the gym. I want to get some grocery shopping done and get some more healthy choices in the house. I'm just running low on everything. So yesterday I went to Sam's Club and got some life essentials like my breakfast sandwiches and, life essentials. But today I want to go get some produce and whatnot. Today I'm starting, this looks so boring because it is boring. I'm starting my day with hot lemon water. I've just been hearing a lot of people drinking lemon water in the morning. It's steaming up my lens. That's not very nice. Either that or Gracie did that. Do you see that? I don't know. But a lot of people have been talking about using lemon water because it helps curb cravings and balance the body and gives you an extra jolt of energy and detoxifies and does all these awesome things. And I was like, you know what? What could it hurt? What could it hurt to try? So I drank some in the middle of the afternoon yesterday, and I decided I'm going to start my day. I have to drink my lemon water, which at the very least gets me 12 ounces of water. That's not regular, plain old water, before I have my coffee. My bargain is I have to finish this cup of lemon water before I have my coffee. So that's what's happening. And on a completely non-Weight Watchers related note, I figure this is probably going to be mostly a Weight Watchers related vlog. But remember at the end of the end of February, I went shopping. Oh, no, I don't think you do, because I think I did that in March. Well then, so if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I went to the mall last week. It was last Thursday and today's the 9th. Yeah, so it was already March. Never mind. I went to Kiehl's, which is a skincare brand, and we have an actual Kiehl's store at my mall, which is awesome. And they came up with this new thing called Apothecary Preparations, which is a customizable serum. And it's expensive. It was $95 for the bottle. But what you do is you get this awesome base of like hydrating, good for you, good for your skin, squalene, and all this stuff in this bottle. And then there are, I think, 6 different treatments that you can pick from, and you pick 2 and they go through and like test the hydration and the oiliness of your skin, and you go through this skin atlas and actually say, in terms of texture, my skin relates most to this picture. In terms of redness, I relate most to this picture. And using that information, they help you pick the 2 best treatments for you. And long story short, I went there and I've been dying to try it. I really do love the Kiehl's brand a lot. So I was willing to give it a try. I was a little bit bummed that it was $95 for the bottle, but the people there promised me that it was at least like a 6-month supply, because you only use like 3 or 4 drops twice a day. So bottom line is I picked the texturizing and the pore minimizing. So I got those 2 little vials, and then when I got home, I mixed them all together myself. It was awesome. I felt very like chemistry-like. And I've been using it for a week now. And that formula, mixed twice a day, mixed with the acne medication that I got from Dermacare, the prescription grade acne medication that's on blah, blah, blah. There'll be a review of that coming soon. I feel like my skin is finally coming together. Like, it's not perfect, but compared to what it has been, I have one kind of breakout here. Everything else is like leftovers. You see that? I wake up and actually go, I might be able to get away with not putting makeup on today. And that has not happened to me in a really long time. I'm so looking forward to what another week, 2, 3 weeks with both of these treatments together turns into, because that's good. Now, my under eye circles are a whole nother story, but I don't think there's ever going to be anything helping those. Anyway, back to the subject at hand, which is Weight Watchers. I'm going to enjoy my lemon water and come back to you when I have something else exciting to report. Okay, friends, here's breakfast. This is one of 2 servings of International Delight sugar-free creamer. You can get 1.5 tablespoons for 1 point. So I have half of that in here right now. Bunch of blueberries for 0 points, and a 4 Smart Point Sandwich Brothers sandwich thin. So this is 5 points total for breakfast. Alright, so I had a snack of a Quest bar. This is the oatmeal chocolate chip flavor, one of my favorites, and it is 4 Smart Points, so that puts me at 9 for the day thus far. And I currently am going to start working on my Beachbody Energize pre-workout because I have to go to the gym. And it has taken me, oh my gosh, it is 11:45, and I had every intention of being out of this house by like 10:15, 10:30, but so my task list today, I haven't been sleeping well. Surprise, surprise. That's nothing new. But but the night before with my husband coming home midweek, it really jacked things up. And then the dog gets all excited anytime my husband comes home, and she usually sleeps pretty crappily that night because she wants to be out and playing with daddy, who's a novelty. And so he came home, and so I didn't get much sleep. He slept fine, but not me, between the dog whining and then just not being able to fall asleep, whatever. If you watch my vlogs regularly, you know that's kind of the story of my life. So between that, and then he is now in a time zone that is an hour earlier than me, and he's usually an hour later than me. So when he calls at like late at night for him, it's not quite as late here. So he usually calls at like 11 o'clock midnight his time, which is like 10 o'clock my time. And now when he does that, it's an hour later for me. So I was going to be in bed before midnight, and then we didn't get off the phone until almost 12:30 last night for me. Anyhoozle, all of that to say that it's been taking me forever to get moving and like getting my brain focused, and I'm still not focused, but I'm to the point now of like, I've basically been debating whether or not I want to go grocery shopping first or go to the gym first. And I started doing some meal planning stuff, but I'm also like, I make a list of the things I need to make sure I pick up, but in terms of like, what do you suppose I want to cook this weekend? I don't really plan. I'm not a meal planner. Sometimes I am, but not like a thorough one, and I've decided that I wanted to plan all my meals ahead this weekend, which is fine, but now I'm having like, what do I really truly want to make sure I pick up at Trader Joe's? What do I really truly want to make sure that I pick up at the produce place? And I'm an epic procrastinator, and so I'm using the lists and the recipes and the this and that as an excuse to not do anything except sit on my desk because I'm tired and lazy. So I was like, well, maybe I'll just go grocery shopping first. But now it's late enough where I'm like, I need to get my act together and go work out. So I have my pre-workout made, I have my workout clothes on, and I am going to go get the workout done first. Hopefully that will give me the burst of energy I need to get through the afternoon, because I want to do some grocery shopping, some cleaning, and some blogging. Oh, life. Here we go. All right, friends, I have a little Trader Joe's haul for you, so I thought I would share what I bought. I got this berry medley, frozen berries for smoothies. I got the Brussels sprouts, shredded Brussels sprouts. Love those. One of my favorite discoveries is the apple cranberry bran muffins. They're only 2 points a piece. Lots of fiber, lots of good stuff. Pro tip, eat them quickly though, because they're so moist that they will start to mold. That's what happened to me. After only eating about 4 of them, I had to throw 2 of them away. So I'm going to eat them faster this time, but 2 points a piece. I got some Trader Joe's reduced guilt mac and cheese. These are 8 points. They're delicious. I love them. I bought this on a whim. The chili lime seasoning blend. I don't know why, it just sounded good. It sounded like something that would help me make a dupe for like Chipotle. I don't know. I could be wrong. I got, whoa, I almost dropped the camera. I got light shredded mozzarella cheese. This is 1 point for a serving, which is half a cup. Or not half a cup. Wow, that's a lot of cheese. 1 ounce. About a quarter of a cup. And I got this uncured turkey bacon. Interesting stats here. So for 1 slice, it's 0 points. For, I think, up to 4 slices, it's 1 point. So starting at 2, I think 2, 3, maybe 4. I can't remember now. I just looked it up too. 1 point. Not too shabby. Not inexpensive, but if you like turkey bacon, I hope it's good. I'm looking forward to trying it. It'll be worth it. The French onion soup is 7 points for 1 serving, and it is so good. I don't microwave it. I actually cook it for the 40 minutes in the oven so it gets like brown and crispy on the top. It is a thoroughly enjoyable meal. It is not big. You should probably have like some sort of vegetable or something with it, but it is good, and it is 7 smart points. I got some more of the organic creamy tomato soup. This is 4 points for a cup. And I decided to get the cold brew coffee concentrate to try and make my own like protein coffee blend at home. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. And then the last thing I got was this roasted garlic chicken sausage. These are 3 points for a link and 6 points for 2. So I decided to give that a try. I don't know, I'm full of a whole bunch of new things today, but okay, not a whole bunch, like 4 new things, but yeah. So that's my little grocery haul. All right, guys, I would be lying if I didn't say that I am so excited because this is my dinner, and oh my gosh, I love breakfast food. I love breakfast food, but breakfast for dinner is just, so good. Okay, so here's what's happening. Not only is it breakfast for dinner, ooh, the steam is fogging up my lens. It's not only breakfast for dinner, but it is healthy breakfast for dinner. So, calculate this with me. We have 3 smart points of the big ass protein waffle. That's what it's called, the big ass waffle. So that's 3 points and crap ton of protein in there. Delicious. Topped with 1 smart point of sugar-free syrup. So this is 4 points. We're just going to divide things up. 4 points for the waffle. 1 point for the egg whites. Even though I included, so I measured out the cup. It's 1 cup, 1 point for a cup of egg whites. So I measured out the cup, and then I used the 3 tablespoons that I needed for that waffle out of that cup. So there's a total of 1 smart point worth of egg whites on this plate. So 1 smart point of egg whites, 1 smart point of that low-fat cheese, and I also mixed in some 0 smart point fat-free cheese. 4 pieces of the uncured turkey bacon for 1 point. Is that everything? And peppers are 0 points. I think that's everything. So we have egg whites, bacon, cheese. My fingers don't work. Don't judge me. Cheese. That's 3 egg whites, bacon, cheese, syrup. 6, 7. This whole plate is 7 points, guys. 7 points! Ah! And to think that I was going to make myself some reduced guilt macaroni and cheese tonight instead for 8 points, plus some bacon. Like, I put bacon bits in there, so that would have been like 9 points. 7 points and I get all that food. Heck, yes, so excited. I don't remember the last time I was this excited to eat dinner. That wasn't like a fancy dinner out or something. So, I'm gonna go eat this while it's nice and hot. All right, my friends, this is the last thing that I'm gonna eat for the night. I have 10. I thought I only had 9. It turns out I have 10 points left for the day. Amazing. So what this is mostly the frozen hot cocoa enlightened ice cream. I actually really love this flavor. It's very unique. Like, yes, it's chocolatey, but there's something interesting about it. And it's got swirls of marshmallow, and I don't know. It's really tasty. But it is 3 points for 1 serving, 7 points for 2. And I didn't have quite 2 servings in the pint, so what I did was I combined it with the triple chocolate one, and I put a little bit extra in there, so it's probably like 2 1/3 servings. But I've got 10 points and only need 7, so I'm just calling it a wash. It's going to be less than 10 points, but that's okay. I guess now that I think about it, mathematically I probably could have a whole nother serving, but that's okay. I'm going to be content with this and call it a night for my food. Oh my goodness. I actually stayed on track today. Like, the last couple days, I do really well, and this is how it happens in general. I do really well during the day, and then come, like, late afternoon, when that afternoon slump hits, why, hello, can I join you? Can I join you? A little puppy here. The easiest way to wrangle her is to keep her on a couch because she won't jump down. So I have had her on the couch. And even though she was on the couch, I don't know where she got it. There's nothing on the couch except for a clean potty pad and a steamer head thing. And somehow I was putting laundry away and this punk managed to get her hands on a paper towel. I don't know where she got it. She was on the couch the whole time. I don't know how that happens. Hey man, you're making this inappropriate. Let's pull that back up. Anyway, so like once the mid-afternoon slump hit is when I really noticed that like I crave sugar. And I mean I always crave sugar, which is what I'm really working on. But my willpower is like 0. And so it's either mid-afternoon slump or late at night. And today, thank you. Today I ate so well. I'm so proud of myself. And I'm distracted by the munchkin. Ryan, you go over there. Good grief. What a handful. But I wasn't even hungry. Like I'm having dessert. Mostly, I'm going to be a little bit hungry, but what's nice about this ice cream is that and Halo Top, it's got protein in it. So it will help me curb my hunger and not just satisfy a sweet tooth, and I knew that I would end up, if I didn't have it or have a snack of some sort, it would be, oh my gosh, so losing the train of thought because now I'm dealing with her trying to bite my fingers. Anyway, I am eating it not necessarily because I want it, but because I can have it and I should eat something else today anyway. But I had a solid 7 points, but so much food for dinner. I didn't even eat lunch. What did I eat in the morning? I had my Sandwich Brothers thing and blueberries and coffee, and then I had a Quest bar, and then when I went to Trader Joe's, which I did right after the gym, I came home and had one of their little fiber muffin thingies. And, I didn't tell you guys I had yogurt and berries. That was the other thing that I ate. So my lunch was actually like a snack. And I don't remember if I showed you guys in my vlogs or not, the Light and Fit. Dan and Light and Fit, the one in the purple containers, the Greek yogurt, they have a new limited edition flavor called Toasted Marshmallow. It is fabulous. I'm really enjoying it. It is sweet without being too sweet, and it is the perfect base to add like anything into. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I told you this because I vaguely remember saying those words before. Anyway, it was really tasty, so I had that and some strawberries, and it was just so good. Stop biting my fingers. Oh my gosh. So I did that. Let's see, what did I do today? I'm rocking the steps. I'm at like 13,000 steps, and I just finished my second load of laundry, got that all put away. I vacuumed and I steam mopped the floors today. So not only did I go to the gym and have a good workout, but I actually did some housework that gave me some more activity as well, which is great. And I sat down with my breakfast for dinner and watched Finding Dory, and it was actually a really, really cute movie. Like, little baby Dory is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, she's adorable, and I opted for that because I have to rent Moana, and Finding Dory was on Netflix. So that's what I did with my husband not being home. It was great. And what else was I going to tell you? Oh, the other thing I did today is I read a lot today. And because I started at the gym with my 45-minute elliptical workout, I was finishing up the book, which you guys have to read. It was so good. And I told you guys about it. The Wonderful Adventures, I think it's just The Adventures of Diet Girl. And it's by Shauna Reed, SHAUNAREID, Shauna Reed. And she actually has a website, shaunareed.com, because I researched her because this book, I told you guys about this, it's what inspired the Diva Diaries. This book is her blog. I believe it's word for word, her blog up to a certain date. And I finished it, finally. Like, I had 70 some odd pages to go after the gym. I sat down and read them this afternoon while I was having my snack and finished the book. And her insights into the journey of weight loss. Will you wait? Will you wait? Be patient. Her insights into the mental changes that happen during the changes and the things you still struggle with during the weight loss journey is so good and so profound and so, at least in my experience, 100% true. I'm still hoping to get to, I'm not at the place where she was at the end of her book, but the way she puts it into words is just so well written. I highly, highly recommend you guys check it out. Or the other option is if you don't want to get the book is on the Scribed app. I think it's also on Amazon. I'll have the links to all of those down below. But I believe if you go to shaunareed.com, they integrated, her website used to be dietgirl.org or something like that. She integrated all of her old posts into her new website. Go to her new website and click on the blog and go to like the beginning of the blog, and that's the book. And I was reading through one of her more recent blog posts today, and it had a link to a reference that she made in the book. So I clicked on it. Really? Falling off the couch. My gosh. Can't take you anywhere. You just chill out for a minute. She referenced something that I remember in the book, and it had a hyperlink. So I clicked on it, and it was word for word part of the book. So I'm thinking the entire blog and the entire book is on there. So go to shaunareed.com, check it out. Like, you'll have to go way back. I can't remember the year that the book started in, but it was like early 2000s, I think. So go back. It should be the beginning of the blog. But it was such a good read. I also finished listening to and restarted Made to Crave by Lisa Turkhurst, which I'm listening to on audiobook, and it's so good. But I was still having some struggles, and I mean, there's going to continue to be struggles. That's just a fact of life. But like, still having some hardcore, like, something didn't quite click yet. So I restarted the book because I'm like, I clearly need to hear this again. Let me restart it. And I'm on chapter 4 the second time through. I just went back to back, and it's good the second time. It's even better the second time. So those are my 2 book recommendations. I'm going to pat myself on the back because I did a rock star job today. And I feel really good about it. And it's great because I haven't had a rock star day in quite some time. And success begets success. I'm feeling great about the fact that I was so successful today. And that is motivation for me to get up and do it again tomorrow. So take baby steps, make yourself go one day at a time. If you can be successful tomorrow, that's great. Then focus on being successful the next day and the next day. If that's the kind of steps you need to take, if you have to go meal by meal or eating time by eating time, do that. But success begets success, and make sure you pat yourself on the back for a job well done when you do a good job. So on that note, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to eat my ice cream and hopefully go to bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed a look into what I ate on Weight Watchers today, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.